Hello, chat. Good morning. I'm tired. I woke up and I don't want to wake up. I am round Omka. Oka, the new song is so good. Which one? You're saying a new song. I know that there's a couple of new songs. Round sleepy Oka. Hi, tired. I'm dead. Hi, dad. I'm tired. um, guys, I stole mom's chair for a second. I'm here to talk about taxes with you. I'm here to talk about the fact that mom needs to make sure that the guild pays taxes to Sanshu, but the guild hasn't been doing that. Have you paid your yearly taxes to Sanshu? Singular potato into Sanshu's pocket. Singing my body, sorry, I love this song. Anyways, Sanshu, we need to Sanshu, we need to tax fraud. Oh man, Omka, I cannot afford a potato. Will an apple not of the earth do? No. You wanna kill him? Weeb, jail. Weeb goes to jail for that. Can I say something, chat? I'm now done with... I'm gonna pause the music for a second. I'm now done with tournaments, right? I'm done with my end of the year tournament. There's no more charity events. We're just chilling, right? I am suffering because the next three Valorant tournaments, all of them, I'm not joking, all three of the tournaments that I could participate in are all during Ramadan. I'm suffering. I'm literally suffering. I'm like, I can't join. I can't join any of them. And then there was already just the announcement literally that just happened when I woke up. I looked. I checked. There's an announcement that just happened when I woke up. Right? Checked. Last day of Ramadan. So it's like the last day of Ramadan such potentially Eid. And I'm like, oh, I don't want, like, that sucks. Right? So I'm like, right? And it's like, okay, like, technically speaking, maybe I could miss the first day and this is this. And then I went, ... I can't practice with my team. Literally, I can't even practice with my team. So, like, I just can't participate in this at all. So literally all of the tournaments that I could possibly go to for the Valorant tournaments, all of the season 3s and etc., all of them are during Ramadan. Why are they all in the February-March category? I'm so sad. I'm so sad. Anyways, I think you'd like the 14th song, Everything Burns a Lot. Okay. I think you're the only person trying to spoil me on the new songs, by the way, Angar. How was the tournament, by the way? The tournament went well. Oh, so it did get updated, by the way. I talked with them. I was like, wait, it actually just doesn't make sense how we're so late. Oop. Hi! Hedge, thank you so much for the 100 biddies. But, what's it called? Need someone to cook for you, please? I can't reach the kitchen. I can't reach the counter with this height. So I need chefs of the highest degree. Or I need Sunshu. One of the two. I need one of the two to help me out. And usually, it's not Sunshu who's gonna help me out. Also, I already paid my taxes for the 16 months. That's very true. You did pay your taxes for the 16 months. Has chat paid their taxes for the 16 months? No. Also, I am dealing with so much weird lag, and it's not like oh, like my OBS is lagging. It's literally my stream is fucking lagging. That's like weird. Also, let me make sure I post on Twitter and Blue Sky as well. We don't talk about future content, even music. Yeah, please don't do that. I know, Angar, I know that you're just hyped over it, but there's a lot of people who are avoiding telling me certain stuff, including the music. I'm not. I know that you. I know that we talked about it. You weren't. You are not planning to show me it anyway, so don't worry. But we don't talk about Bruno. You will get emotional damage in tournament. I mean, I'm already getting emotional damage. So not only you're gonna be physically exhausted because of fasting, you will get emotional damage from the tournament. I'm not joining any of the tournaments in Ramadan. The thing is that there's no way in hell am I going to join the tournament just so that I I'm not gonna be, you know, using pew pew guns during a time in which I'm literally fasting and also trying to like be better sound in mind. Like that's not right. Right? So like that's kind of the problem. I legitimately I can't participate in any of the first quarter tournaments because all of them, I'm not joking, all of them are during Ramadan. I don't know how that happened, but it's all during Ramadan. Like legitimately, I have 3-4 different tournaments I had my eyes set on, and all of them are during Ramadan. Dude, I'm so sad about that. Like, and you know, I like, don't get me wrong, Valorant tournament stressful as fuck, but it sucks because like I know a lot of people and a lot of friends who would want me to go and join them for the tournaments. And especially because I know some of them are even draft pick where it's like you can actually join with a buddy or something, and it's like, oh, it makes me so sad. Thank you for the lurk, by the way. Thank you. We don't, it's fine, Omka. Every stream we'll just watch mukbang videos from that cute Korean lady to forget the hunger. Yeah, but then I can't stream that on YouTube, by the way. If I put this on stream, I can't stream that on YouTube. Hold on, give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna post the Twitter and Blue Sky posts, and then we'll start properly. Well, not start properly. We'll continue talking for a second. What are we doing? The return of Final Fantasy XIV story content. New patch. New patch, but same old. Post Stormblood or Shadowbringer. Oh god. Okay, yeah, I did write that right. I was like, did I write post Stormblood by accident on the thing? No, post Shadowbringer. New patch, but same old post Shadowbringer. Continuation. Let's go. Oh my god! Q2 is starting chapter 4 of the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. Are they in game 1 or game 2? I'm curious. Wanna see you sing on my body, oh. Okay, that's posted on Twitter. That's posted on Blue Sky. By the way, I just saw this, but be very careful. Apparently there is a big Discord hack happening. Hold on. A new Discord hack is going around where people are asking creators to try a game. Oh, that's not a new one! What are we referring? Oh my god. Can I just say, I listen. I'm sorry, but for the love of God, don't ever try a fucking game on Discord. I'm being so deadass. Don't try a game on Discord. Hello? Like, no. Hello? I swear these young blood. So we're gonna rework our glam plates? Yes, and I'll show you exactly how, what's it called? I'll show you exactly how it's gonna be. But, what's it called? I have already cleared out a good portion of my glam plates. It's not everything, but it's close enough. We're going to clear out and do everything we possibly can out of that. You know what I mean? Anyways. continuing on the music. Man, we get to have no fun, do we? Yeah. I swear these young blood need good internet safety rules like we got. They're so dumb. God, I love Round Oka. I'm Round Oka. Don't worry, I'll change to proper Oka in like a bit. I just want it to be a little bit silly goofy because I'm tired. Let me... I'm really tired. If I made you yawn too, let me know in the chat. Also, we with a 20 stream streak. Ayo. Oh yeah. But chat, how are you doing today? I want to show you. Oh, that's. Does I feel less? Oh. Where's the thingy? I just realized. I had. Oh. There it is. Hellos. Okay, I just finished gathering all the stuff I showed you in DMs. Hey. I mean, hey, it's not gonna take too long. It's just gonna take a little bit of time. That's it. Now I have to remember how to craft without legal without totally legal tools. Hey, yo. You could just wait a couple hours. I should watch the roll quest streams, but I'm too lazy. Why must I procrastinate? Oh, the streams that I did for the roll quest? Oh, dude, you don't even bother. I literally spent 2 hours on each one of them, and all of them are split on 4 different streams. Like, it was awful. It was atrocious. Here, I want to show you guys this, by the way. Oh. Does I feel less? Does I feel less? Oh. Give me something more, give me something more, give me more. Hold on, I'm gonna... Let's, Hold on. Hold up, chat, sorry. I'm gonna make it easier for you to fucking see in a second. So, guys, instead of me being, like, what? I was, like, 70-something. I am actually... What's it called? I am actually... 35 here. I am 35th. Because I checked, I was like, why are we written as day 4 eliminations? Why are we below bronze people in eliminations? So I'm not top 35, unfortunately. I am not top 35, but I am the last gold player. I am the top gold player. Which, funny enough, it means that if I had tried a little bit harder, I would have been the last plat player, and I still wouldn't have gotten through. Which I already knew. We had to try and get to plat 2, essentially, to survive. Need you. But we are top 40, which is half of the entire competition. So I'm happy about that. I am very happy about that. We are top 40 here. Hold on. Me trying to show this. Chat. Oh my god. Wait, guys, can I show you something? Can I show you something? Oh my god, hold on. If you guys weren't here for this yesterday, chat, top 40, now you can top me. Hi, Kiri. I was just about to. You came in at the perfect time. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I gotta go find the stream now. Hold up. So, if you guys didn't know, the person I raided into yesterday, right? Such a sweetheart. But oh my god! Oh my god. Dude, it was so fucking funny. Hold on. Hold on, hold on. Why am I so yawny? Can I stop being so yawny? Dude, it was so fucking funny. I went onto their stream last night, right? Bonami's stream. I was on their stream last night, right after my stream when I raided into them, right? And dude, there's no way they don't have it up. I'm crying. They don't have the VOD up. Gary, go yell at Bonami for me. Tell him to put the VOD up. What the fuck? Why do you not have your auto VODs? What do you need to hide? Anyways, okay, so what happened was yesterday I went into their stream and I joined them for one game of TFT, right? So I was playing with them and Kiri also for TFT. We were playing normals because I didn't want them to accidentally break the box rule, by the way, because there is a box rule where you can't play with friends anymore after day 10, and I didn't know whether I counted as a friend or I counted as a competitor still. So I didn't want to risk it, so we played normals, which is good because his internet fucking crashed, right? But and also good because I didn't make it into top 4 anyways. But it was so funny. He went and got an entire bottle of water because because of Kitty, our beloved Kitty. We love Kitty, the water fairy here in this household, right? We went and got some water, and it was the funniest shit ever because he was drinking it and I just decided to go with the low mommy voice, right? So and I was like, listen, I've been holding back on finding the perfect time to Riz, and dude, that shit was the funniest thing ever because it worked. It literally got him to nearly spit out his water. He was choking. I was wheezing the entire time, but then the entire chat was just like, mother, mom, mummy, and I was like, oh no, that's not good, no. Anyways, so thank you so much for all your support, chat. It doesn't work when I have Oka Bean. Oka Bean is gremlin, so my brain is just like, tee-hee, I go zoomies the entire time. So I can't do it with this model up. Like, having that model up is kind of wild. Also, Marthas, thank you for the lurkies. Thank you. But I want to show this chat if I possibly can. We'll see in 2 seconds. Hey, by the way, there's nominations. If you guys want to go and support me, you guys can nominate me for a bunch of different things in the Baguette Awards, right? The show starts in 31 days, and also, like, the nominations, like, are until the 26th, so it's 10 days. There's 10 days for the nominations. There's a lot of things you guys can nominate me for in this category, which is nice. Also, Elden! 12 months! Thank you so much for the tier thing! Thank you. That means it is the start of 1 year with you, Elden. That's crazy! Elden, it feels like you've been here forever. I don't know how the fuck it is saying it's only been 12 months. That didn't make sense. Here's this clip. Okay, you can't send the clips on stream because links in general in the chat only work for VIP or mods or me. Hold on. Can you send me it in DMs, Kiri? Because we're already friends in DMs, which, by the way, it's really funny. I think Bonmi added me in Discord right after. So you're still my first friend, Kiri. But send it to me in Discord. I'll put it off. I'll pop it up. Well, I did pop in every now and then during the 2 years. That's true. But 1 year, that's crazy. Elden, I appreciate you so much, darling. I hope you're doing well. I remember you welcoming me back every few weeks. True, because listen. You need to be welcomed in. Okay, chat, wait, chat. Please, hear this. Hold on. I gotta pause this because I have this off. Hold on. So you gotta hear the Oka Riz. Also, I made him put my Fugi up, by the way, as a note. Haseo, thank you so much for the 2 months, my darling. Thank you so much for the prime. Thank you. I'm gonna disappear when I reach 12 months just to mysteriously show back at month 48. I would hope you don't. I appreciate you, Hedge. I wouldn't want you to disappear on me. Also, hi, Ken. Hi, good morning. Guys, okay, this is what happened last night. So this is after the game. This is after what is it? This is after the TFT game that we played. This is after the fact that his stream and his Wi-Fi crashed for a good solid minute, right? He was forced to drink an entire bottle of water, and so I had his water. You know, I should tell him, by the way, the fact that I actually have the same exact fan. I have the same exact fan in my house. I don't have it personally in my room, but I have it. That's very silly. Anyways, listen. Mommy Vod is up. Hi, Bonnie. Good morning. Bonnie, I have a question. Why don't you have auto VODs on? Hello? Why are you manually approving your VODs? Or why did you hide that VOD? Or are you hiding it for a different reason? Us telling you to stand the fuck up during the ending of the stream. That was so funny. Bonnie, I had your stream up on my second monitor the entire time I was in your stream, by the way. Hello, it's because I do IRL, and every time I do IRL, I always talk to myself. Oh, that's fair. You know what? Valid. I forgot you're not just our lovely TFT streamer here. We can't hear it. You guys can't hear it because this is on max volume, and he has it that low as a note. Here, I'll up it. I'll up the volume in my stream itself. Hold on. Dude, my gremlin laughing is so funny. Also, by the way, Bonmi, as a note, this is also not my main model. This is the very first model I've ever had. I feel like I have to emphasize this real quick. By the way, thank you guys so much for the near hype train. We have 50 seconds until the hype train is going to completion. But thank you guys so much for the near hype train. If you want to continue the hype train, it is 100 biddies or 1 sub of any kind. But thank you. Such a cute model. I love it. Thank you. I'll hide this thing for 2 seconds. Hi, this is my first model. This is LadyOka. She is my daughter. I love her. We have good times with her. Not. My main model, which you still haven't seen yet. Hold on, give it a second while it's pulling up my goddamn models real quick. It's here. Hold on. Go to the right location. Hi. This is my actual main model. Oh my god, there's so much random fucking lag. Why is there random stuttering here? Anyways, this is my main model, my actual main model. So we're gonna be using this anyways for when we start going through the story for Final Fantasy 14. We'll do Final Fantasy 14 in 30 minutes or 20 minutes. So I got a lot of yapping to get through. Bring back Round Oka. What the fuck? Why do you hate me? Why are you so mean to me? Here, hold on. Oh, also, by the way, here is my son. If you guys don't know, this is my son. His name is Sunshu. He likes potatoes. He hates apples. He is the best baby boy baby. And yes, he is the financial advisor for the Oka Guild, as a note. Pausing on my bald spot is crazy. I'm sorry! I didn't want to point it out. That's why I didn't say anything. The first thing I saw were those soulless eyes. Gremlin Oka, big fun. Read our DM history and you'll remember what I told you to do in Minecraft. Also, Sunshu, what did you tell me to do in Minecraft? I don't remember. Brother, I don't fucking remember shit. But this is, so let's see. I have a bunch of different models. Let's go looking for them. So yeah, there's a bunch of different models. Here. I'll give you another model. Wow, our DMs mean nothing to you after you put me on blast in the Oka Guild? Yeah. Hi, it is me. I am normal Sunshu. I am pretending to be Sunshu here. Hoot. I am not Sunshu. I'm actually the Baldur's Gate 3 Owlbear specifically. But, you know, we vibe like that. Oh my god, I remember this one. Hold on, this shit's gonna be funny. Hello, it is me, Sock Puppet Donald, from the hit series Kingdom Hearts. Oh my god, it's so fucking cursed. I remember when I used this for the Kingdom Hearts stream for a second. Ingredients. Yum 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 yum. Yum 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 yum. That's my guild master. That's my guild master right there. Here's another random silly goofy. Hi, it is me, Shadow the Hedgehog, during the hit series, Sonic Generations. I am way darker because of the lighting texture here, actually. Oopsies. Anyways, I love bitches and Latinas. Latinas. Yes. There's I have a lot of different random models, in all honesty. I have some very interesting models, though, to be fair. Shadow have dark muzzle anyways. Shadow. It's my favorite Latino lover. I know, right? Hold on. I do have a bunch of different ones. Hold on. Wait. Hold on. Hold up. I'm trying to bring out Okabean again. Wait, why did you never tell me I had a shadow model? Because it only was for literally one moment of the stream, which was during when I was doing the Shadow Generations gameplay, right? But what happened was that when I was doing it, the fucking stream like was saying no, you're not doing it, so I didn't even bring it up. I couldn't even use it during the actual Sonic games that I was doing, which sucks. Okay, by the way, chat, so what I want to show you guys real quick, hold on. So if you guys want to do another nomination for me, there is actually a bunch of nominations that we can put for me in here. So you don't have to nominate me if you guys don't want to. But this is Bon Me's award show, and there's a lot that I could be nominated for here. I'm gonna be real with you. Hold on. So we're gonna zoom it, and then we're gonna. Do this real quick, right? So if you guys want to support me in a different denomination, right? There's a what's it called? There's another award show, and I'm sure you guys can vote for me for best E-Date Rizzler. Like, you saw my skills, you can vote for me. You can vote for me with that. Oh, goodness grief. You can vote for me for the best E-Date Rizzler, especially when I rizz up my wives every single day, right? Best variety streamer. I stream variety. I play TFT. I play Final Fantasy 14. I do just chatting. Nodders. I'm not an IRL streamer, so you vote for Bonme for this one, of course. Best VTuber. I'm a good VTuber. I hope. Best chat, just chatting. What are we doing right now? Just chatting, as we always do. We yap in this household. I could be best chatter. Best collab stream. I'm gonna be real, I couldn't think of it, but last night I still can't think of a best collab stream. Me, Freeman, Indy, and Oro during the one fucking Mario Kart, or not Mario Kart, Mario Party game. And it's just me absolutely fucking myself over because I accidentally stole Indy's only star. So that was fun. I don't know marathon streams. I don't normally watch a lot of marathon streams. Best event / series. Bonme series, Bonme's dating app, League of Their Own. Am I truly unique, original content that sets everyone apart? No, not really. But hey, if you guys want to vote for me here, you can also nominate me. Well, it's not voting, it's nominating me. Gamer of the Year. I'm not a gamer. I'm so not a fucking gamer. Sorry. Streamer of the Year. I'm not a streamer, dude. I'm not a good streamer. And then lightning round categories. Best channel points. Are you guys gonna tell me that my channel points have channel panels have never been good? My channel panels have always been good. They have Sunchu. What the heck? So obviously they're the best. Wait, I thought I was in the running for best VTuber. That's true. We're both in the running, so that means we both gotta get nominated. So yeah, no. Best creative art streamer. I'm not creative or artistic. Best MOBA streamer. I don't play MOBAs on stream. Best shooter streamer. I don't play enough Valorant to consider myself. Best role playing stream. I would say yes, because you guys are going to watch me play Final Fantasy XIV today, and you guys are going to watch me spend at least 30 minutes trying to make a new outfit today. So that's your role-playing game of the year. That's your best role-playing streamer of the year. Best sports streamer. I'm not good with sports. Best Minecraft streamer. I don't play enough Minecraft for me to willingly do it. Funny enough, we are ending the year with Minecraft, but you know, I don't play enough Minecraft. Best strategy game streamer. Technically speaking, I played so much TFT, so technically speaking, I could theoretically be on here. And then best content organizer. So we put Banmi here. I'm just saying. But anyways, yeah, I wanted to just show that off. I thought that it was very, very nice. If you guys want to vote for me, it is linked in, or it is pinned right now. It'll stay pinned until, you know, the pin goes down. But yeah, that is something that is like, hey, if you want to vote for me, thumbs up. It's right there. Consider it, you know? TFT is a strategy game. Thank you, Oka. Of course. And go support Banmi with their award ceremony. You know what I mean? Shadow should have a darker muzzle anyways. That's so cool. Raunoka. My entire personality is Sonic the Hedgehog. You should have told me. Well, when I go replay Sonic Frontiers again, I'll tell you it again, probably. No. But yeah, what? You're a true gamer. What the? Next year I'll have best Final Fantasy streamer category. No, you're fine. Best RPG is actually still, like, it is this category. It is the right category. I gotta drive home, but I'll BBL for the Final Fantasy 14. Yeah. You're all good. Go drive home. Be safe. Okay, hold on. I sit up. Best rocket propelled grenade. Exactly. There we go. But anyways, so we are top 40 in the box TFT bootcamp, which I'm happy about. We are halfway. Banmi did lose 1 heart, and he needs to climb from Plat 4 all the way over, oh my god, to Plat 1. Actually, Plat, like, essentially Emerald. The top 8 for beginner is Emerald, by the way. That's wild. But yeah, I'm kind of sad. I am genuinely kind of sad with the fact that all the Valorant tournaments are literally happening during Ramadan. Dude, that's kind of sucks. It kind of sucks. I'm gonna be real with you. Like, I wish that I could join in for any of the Valorant tournaments in the upcoming time, but I can't. I literally can't. Hi, Retali. I hope you're doing good. Oh, whoops. I just put my DPI up for a second. Comp Valo again when? I've been playing comp off stream, actually. I played a couple of games off stream last night for comp Valorant. I was doing a couple of comp Valorant games last night. Hold on, my model's having a fritz because I had my water in front of the thing. What the TFT? What the TFT are you? Huh? But yeah, so pretty much, like, I was playing some comp games last night. Dude, I wanted to lose my fucking sanity. I really wanted to lose my fucking sanity. It was like, they were good games, don't get me wrong. We won. Me and Ken were playing. We played what? We played like 3 games or 4 games? We played like 3 or 4 games, and like I think we only won one of them. I'm gonna be real with you. I don't remember. I gotta check my let's see. Valorant tracker. Yeah, I'm gonna be so real with you, chat. The only time I fucking won, the only time I actually did good in that, in this comp match, the only time was literally when I was, when I actually had a positive KD. The only win I had was when I actually had a positive KD. That's funny. But, what can you do? I lost 3 times at Sage, dude. That's wild. The one time we freaking won is when I wasn't Sage. I suffer, dude. I suffer in this household. Ken never wants to play with me. That, you know, you take that up with Ken. That's not me. That's not me. Ken likes me more. Sorry. How much RR did you lose in total? Ugh. I lost a lot of RR in total. I mean, I didn't D rank in any capacity, which is nice. I didn't D rank in any capacity. It just was really bad. But to be fair, I wasn't expecting to be good anyways. I legitimately did not, I hadn't played this game in weeks. And then we just went, yeah, let's just go straight into comp. I'm like, huh? So that happened. I will say that I don't think I lost too much, right? Because the split game, the one game that I did win, I got 31 RR up. That's what I remember. 31 RR, I went up. And then the next game right after, I lost like 22 RR. So I am probably just down, like, technically speaking, like 1 to 2.5 games. So that's probably what it is. Like, the score wise, I probably am just like a little bit low. Well, I am 1 to 2 games lost really than anything, but you know, shrug. The last time I played was the last time we trio comped, so I wouldn't be doing so hot either. Ken told me the wildest thing, the other players are just extra Sova drones. I mean, you're right. But I'm special, so I'm not a Sova drone. You did well. It was mostly our teammates, honestly. To be fair, the KD shows otherwise. As Sage, I mean, I could be dying like more than I get kills, right? But the thing is that I was dying unreasonably so. There was a lot of time I was undying reasonably so. So that's unfortunate. But hey, listen, I believe that we'll be able to get it done again. Right, Ken? We're gonna go back and run it down again. Run it down probably tonight. Oh, actually, maybe not. I have something to do at 10 in the morning. I need sleep. If I could sleep. But I probably need sleep tonight now that I think about it. I have a collab in the morning that I need to prepare for. Ooh, I don't want to do it. The idea of it is like... the idea of it, like, already tires me out. Valor will put you to sleep easy. No, dude, I wanted to play so much more Valorant yesterday. If it wasn't for the fact that I was doing Final Fantasy 14 train stuff, I would have actually actively just done it, you know. No, let me adjust some stuff real quick because I have way too many things on my computer and it is massively causing issues with my frame rate. Okay, I got into the competitive program I applied to transfer into. Hey, let's go, Sora! Let's go! Congratulations! Congrats, dude! Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Sorry, I'm just trying to fix all of my stuff right now, real quick. But yeah, we did good. I'd like to say that we did really well, chat. I'd like to say we did really, really well this year. So I'm very happy. I'm content. I'm proud of us, etc., etc. Mm. If I do transfer, I move to SoCal, so it's just figuring out my finances. Oh, good luck, dude. Holy shit. I'm telling you, living in SoCal right now is a little rough. It's a little rough, buddy. But it is okay. I believe in you. I believe in you. Why the fuck is Justin Bieber in my live channels? Why the fuck is he streaming? Dude, can I just say, there's a lot of people who just start streaming this game, and I'm just like, why? Also, seriously, what is going on? I'm dealing with a lot of really insane frame skips for some reason in this game. Not in this game, while streaming lately. I've been dealing with a lot of frame skips. Is it because I have my... I wonder if it's because I have, what's it called? Twitch up. It might be because I have Twitch up. So I'm gonna switch ourselves over to the Final Fantasy XIV Online category already. We're gonna swap over a little early just so then I can close my stream the second I can. SoCal SoCal, it'd be not for the weak. Yep, it is definitely not for the weak. Also, I'm gonna pause this before I forget. And what we're gonna do is we're going to re-update my Chrome, so maybe it could stop fucking lagging on me, Chief. Ah, thank you for immediately giving me an ad at YouTube. The second I freaking reload. Hello? Are we joking? Unskippable 15-minute ad. Fuck you. Okay. We're dealing with so much random skips, and I don't know if it's because of me having 14 up in the background or not, so that is a little bit worrying. Oh. Well, not the right thing it's trying to show. But it is a thing. Okay. Hello, chat. Give me a second. I need to close some stuff. I feel like I need to reset my computer. I'm gonna be real. There's like such a weird lag skip happening on my computer. I do love this song. Round Umka is in the Crystarium. What war crimes will she commit? All of them. It's called stealing the potato factory. Dude, there's such a big problem happening right now. I can't close shit. Yeah. What the fuck's going on? I can't do anything right now. Hold on. Hold on. This is like becoming a problem. I can't even click on anything on my actual desktop right now. Like, hello? Oh my god. Fucking reset my PC! Hello? Now my entire taskbar is gone. Hello? I just saw my FPS crash for a second. It's gonna continue crashing for a second, Chad. 1 second. Me trying to close Shoes real quick. There's no way it fucking suspended my audio bot instead. My speaker bot instead. Why is my CPU at 99%? What is OBS doing for it to be at 22% CPU usage? Hello? What the fuck? Get down! Huh? That's concerning. Sorry, I'm just checking some stuff, chat, because why is my CPU usage at 20 or at 100%? That explains what's going on. Okay, hold on. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna close VTube Studio real quick. No, there's something going on specifically with OBS. I see. Well, hold on. Looks like... Which one am I crashing? Probably... There. There. I love how your face stretches when you look to the side. Hello. It's fun size. Okay. Okay, now my OBS is cooling down. Holy shit. Why was it at 20%? Or is it yeah, now it's cooling down to fucking 15%, motherfucker. Hello? Now my OBS is like chilling the fuck out. See, I was so confused. I'm like, why the fuck are you so high? Like, why the hell was my OBS like spiking to 30 percentile? That's what was crashing my goddamn game, like, stream. My OBS being so high. What the fuck? Anyways, hi chat. Hi Beef. Hi, how you doing? We're doing good. We're doing good. We are going to return back to Final Fantasy XIV. So let me switch this. So this is my Final Fantasy movement. There we go. Okay. We got that. We get sent you out. Right model. And hey, look, it's us. I do need to get water though, chat, before we start. So I will say that. I am gonna get water, and I'm gonna make sure that we are all good and dandy. I'm just triple checking. So we have the logo, we have Foogies, we have a different windows, which I will close. Captions. Goal platform. We didn't even reach that. The Oka doesn't want to block the cutscenes. I usually put it behind my model so that in case I hide my model, you guys can see this. Okay? And I think that that is fine and dandy. Should be a little bit bigger. There we go. YouTube Studio does block it for the most part. Oh yeah, the Oka wiggle as a cursor was really funny. I have my other Fugi, my personal Fugi. I have the Switch. I have this. Okay. Also, do we like this white border, by the way? Yes or no, chat? How are we liking this white border? Do we like the white border around the screen or no? Because I had it by accident yesterday, but I kind of like it. I kind of like the white border, but I don't know if it adds too much. What are we thinking? Right? Because the white border on me is so that I can be differentiated from the game. We do this, I don't know. The white border looks aight. Hedge is probably not here actually. Or he's crafting to high hell. I'm here. Hey Hedge, do you prefer the white border or not? You're my editor. I like it. Okay. But do you prefer it is the better question. Okay. Let's go to... We're in the Crystarium. Why? Because I'm lazy, so I want to... I like it, keep it, not others. So I'm gonna throw ourselves into the inn real quick, and then I will go get water. Such a cute lady. We're just chilling. We're having a good silly time. So I'm gonna go to the room. I'm gonna say, damn, what a beautiful day out it is. Look at that PNG. That is probably the case. Those are probably PNGs. You know? Very, very silly. And we're gonna say, damn. Who that? Who's she? Anyways, I'm gonna AFK real quick. I'm gonna go get water. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. I'm gonna put on some music while you guys chill. And we're gonna start the 3-minute ad break, and then right after we are going to start with the Final Fantasy XIV recording, which I'm hoping that the recording is not gonna crash my stream, because that might be a problem. Anyways, you take it easy. This is such a cute image, by the way. I am going to screenshot that. That is adorable. Alright, and I will be right back. I am going to put on... Yeah, we'll put the song on. Okay. Okay, well, if the NFL, you know, freaking non-skippable advertisement would get away, so then I'm not having you guys listen to a random ad break about Sunday NFL. Anyways, okay, I'll be right back. We're gonna start the 3-minute ad break right now. Okay? I get fucking DDoS when I literally am gone? That's wild. I get DDoSed? Do 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 dab shoot, snap shoot, do do da da do da. I should DDoS when AFK, bro. Did it just happen? That's so dumb. Shoot on a snap shoot on a. Please tell me I can just log in. 5 minutes ago-ish? God damn it. Tell me I can just log in. Oh my god! Dude, we've been having so much DDoS attacks today! Someone's been hard rampage on DDoSing like so many people this morning, and now we're at this! I want a break from the ads. I was in the dungeon. Oh no, well, I somehow survived the DDoS. I know that it went in waves. I know that it was going in waves this morning where it was like, oh, here is the DDoS in all of the East Coast in the early morning, and then in the West Coast it started happening like right after. And it's like, oh my god. You know? So, shrug. DDoS. That's a lot of DDoSing. It happened like 3 times during server launch. Exactly. How's everyone's unlock lambs going? I haven't even looked at it. I'm scared that the moment I look, I'm gonna be stuck for like a good 30 minutes to an hour just going through it, you know? I got gridlock, just stuck, the enormity of it. I'm gonna have to rebuild all my plates. I removed a good portion of my plates yesterday, and I've just been working on getting like all of my I've just been working on getting all of my like outfits in order, right? Just having all my outfits and whatever have you, and I'm still trying to make some outfits. But, dude, it's so fucking difficult. It is real damn difficult to make some of these outfits. So, I'm trying to... I want to have complete sets of outfits instead of just portions of things. So, I've been making, my outfits, but it is a lot. It is a lot. Now I can make thematic lambs instead. Yes, this entire time I've been using 1 plate per class. Oh my god, really? Dude, very silly. Hold on. There we go. Also, this is ridiculous. This is actually ridiculous. I'm gonna get into another goddamn DDoS before I even get into this damn game. If this DDoSed me 5 minutes ago and I'm still here, or like this is how long it is, how many people got fucking knocked? You're 1.7k in queue? Oh my god. Dude, I hope we'll be able to even play this damn game. Speaking of which, I should start the recording now. So if shit happens, shit happens. Dude, I can't believe it. Literally, like, 700 plus people in queue. And I came late. I came like 5 minutes late to the goddamn DDoS issue. Or, notice. What the fuck? Oh my god. These DDoSers need a good fell cleave. No, literally. We'll just chill with music right now, chat. So chat, are you guys down for me to spend like 5 minutes literally working on glams? And by 5 minutes, I mean 30 minutes? I don't know if I want to make the post. I don't know how I want to make the post, Shadowbringer, or like post Shadowbringer's outfit. I'm trying to see. Trying to think about it. Wait, what if I change the... What if I invert the dress I'm wearing currently, actually? Instead of it being white with dark blue, maybe I make it black with white. And then have blue be an accent color somewhere else. I wonder. Sure, I may or may not edit it again, though. Huh? Wait, what do you mean? Huh. Oh, I may or may not edit it again, though. I mean, now we got a lot of options now that the restrictions are gone. Yeah, I know. But the thing is, because now there's so much, now it feels like it's overwhelming. But, oh my god, I can't wait until I can get my hands on making the perfect train conductor outfit. Oh, I edited it in your little glam session. True, true. But hey, listen, there's a good reason for this now. It's open to the public. $1.4K. Ugh, oh my god, Eldon. We're so fucked, dude. We can't get in. This is so ruined. So many people got DDoS this time. This is like, oh, this is a insane one. But then again, there's going to be a lot more people in the game now because of the patch. So at least that's a thing too. Sita. Hello? I went from the bed to the window instantaneously. So I have a lot of... So I've cleared out a good portion of my stuff. But we'll see how far I can go. Oh my god. I can just use it! They're not locked! Ah, I haven't cleaned out a lot of my body armor, though. That's the problem I'm having. I have not cleared out a lot of the body armor that I have. This would be funny if I just started like wearing Alice's outfit. That'd be funny as fuck right now. The amount... Oh my god, wait, hold on. Please tell me I put them in here. Oh my god, I did. Guys, this outfit is going to make me lose my sanity! I love the Gather's outfits. They're so good. Also, Omka, class gear can now be outfitted. What are you referring to here? What are you don't need to make a full... Yeah, no, I know. I still want to put full sets. Like, I understand why. I just like the idea of having a full set for things. You know what I mean? Like, I like having full sets for outfits. Okay. Okay, hold on. I'm so in love with this minor outfit. Yeah, I'm way too in love with the minor outfit. Also the Fisher outfit. I do love that outfit. Chat, do we go with this outfit? And now we can use it at combat absolute cinema. And I have so many duplicate glams like the near gloves. Yeah, dude. That is rough. For the class role, for the class role quest, I don't know what outfit I want to work with. Also, this actually, low-key, hold on. I have a very specific hat. This is my conductor hat. Why is there an eye patch with this? I didn't know that there was an eye patch with that. What the fuck? Listen, guys, we need to start working on the conductor Oka outfit. Like, actually. But low-key? Eyes? Points? Points? We digging? We digging? Dude, I have so much glam outfits. I need to, like, edit through, or, like, things here I need to edit through. Oh, there's too much. Get some gloves and you're set? No, literally. It low-key works? That's what I'm saying! But I need to see what gloves, though, is the thing. Which type of gloves? The fingerless gloves might work. I kind of... Guys, wait. Hear me out. Arms up. Listen. It could work. It's not the best, but it could work. In all honesty, the Prince gloves or like these gloves would probably be the best. I'm also a big fan of the stupid singular glove that Noxus has. Also, these gloves are also nice. I don't think for this outfit we do fingerless though. You see the new outfits on the online store, Oka? They look nice. Yes, they do. But they look nice, and I actually do kind of want some of them, but I'm not fucking willing to pay $18 for them, dude. That's so shitty. What I might consider though is the hair pieces. The hair pieces definitely look nice. For sure. So, I might consider buying like a hair piece or two. If I dye this white... Okay, that low-key looks like it's for this outfit. But I just don't know if I want to have fingerless gloves for this outfit. Okay, but this is like cute. Fuck. The way we have so much options and now it's so overwhelming. But then again, I need to go and clear out so much of these. I need to clear out so much of these, of my actual body, like, stuff. Like, god damn it. I wish that they added more space. I wish they added more space. This is low-key cute, though. Hold on. Again, I just don't want it to... I don't know if I want it to be fingerless is my problem. We'll see. FOMO as well. Limited till June next year. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that it's limited. 800, I'm getting there. I literally was maxed out and then I started like destroying a lot of things. I literally went around and just started like removing and like combining a bunch of things. It has shrunk a lot of my stuff, which is nice. Sorry, chat. I have to finish this outfit because I'm gonna lose my sanity otherwise. I think there is no current white gloves that I actually like in this set. Or for this set. So what we'll do... What we'll do... Maybe we use this, but we dye them white? Do we have to dye both of this white? Oof, but I don't like this. I don't like the strap being white too. I don't know. I'd have to see. Speaking of which, actually, hold on. I just realized I did not dye this in any capacity. Which I don't want to, because clearly they look so much better. I might just go with the singular like glove here. The temptation to go for the singular glove is so real. We might, you know what, fuck it, we might do this and then we might dye them white. No, instead of dyeing them white, actually, why don't I dye them brown? So they're not like, they're not black, but they're not dark here. We need to make it like this color, so we need to make it darker. Like this? It wouldn't be the worst idea. Honestly, with the glam set, I made a lot of room. Like, putting 5 glams into one slot is perfect. Yes. Yes. We are gonna have a fun time with this, chat. We're gonna have a lot of fun with this. But this is gonna be a later situation, because we need to go through this. We need to do this later. I say as I continue to look for what is the right shoes. The shoes are going to be the things I need to remove so much of. There's so much random junk shoes that I don't need here. Hold on. These are the minor shoes. So cute. Single glove Oka Jackson. Watch her moonwalk. Funny enough, I always use the singular glove. Whenever I have the opportunity to, I almost always use the singular glove. When envisioning train conductors, I see those thick gloves with flared cuffs. I will look into it. Guys, I hate staying in the inn for long because this music is so fucking sleepy. This music makes me so goddamn sleepy and I hate it. I want some like thick boots, but like not thick boots, you know? I want some like thick boots here. Anyways, I'm procrastinating way too much. Get the boots with the fur, maybe. Get the whole club looking at you. Oka hits the floor, she gets it. Low, she dropping. No. Anyways, We are going to figure this out before I lose my sanity. This is Carpenter, funny enough. Hold on. Hmm? 300 in Q now? Oh my god, dude. I would suffer. You know what? I'm just gonna save this outfit. Oh, oops. Remove dye. I'm gonna just save this outfit and we'll call it here for the second. Because I need to work on what I'm wearing for the role quest here. Which honestly, low-key, I love this one. The archer outfits are so freaking cute. But I don't like using archer outfits in general. Hold on, I need to move this over here so I can actually see this properly. Like, oh my god, chat, look at this. This top is so fucking cute. Okay, but low-key, kind of like this outfit. Chat, what are we thinking like this? Chat, what are we thinking about this as the post-Shadowbringers outfit? Or the what's it called? Maybe even just the role quest outfit, really. Hmm. The crop top supremacy. Crop top supremacy, 1000%. This top, I'm just debating. Does this give me Shadowbringers here in this area? I don't think so. I don't think this gives me Shadowbringers, but like, it is meant to be in Shadowbringers. It's a level 75 outfit. Evolution Archer looks nice. Did you know? Dies. This one's nice. I just wish I could change the color for it. You know what I mean? Ooh. This is pretty too. What's the color on? Color is on the blue here. The blue and red is really too striking though. Doing it with that. And I will always say I do love these specific outfits. This top is really fucking pretty. This top is really fucking pretty. Lower level jobs can now wear higher level gears. Yep. That's why I'm looking at the higher level stuff too. Which means chat can give me more glams. And I can wear them actually. Which is why I've been holding on to that conductor's hat that I had showing you guys a second ago. I've been holding on to that for a while. I think I'm hearing my brother singing very loudly from his room. I love the outfits from the what's called crafters or the gatherers. They're so nice. Oka-chan, nani desuki? I'm doing good. I hope you're doing well, Ace. I'm trying to find a pretty outfit to work with here. I have too many outfits saved. None of which are outfits I want. Oh, I can finally use this as an outfit for the start of Oka's adventures, by the way. So happy. I realize we can wear the scholar outfit now. That is so good. Which one? I will say this top is still probably one of my favorites. I actually really like how simple this is. It's very nice. Can I dye this blue though? I can. And it's slightly crop topped too. Oop. No longer active. Let's see. Oh yeah, I have the Cosmo suit. And also, I now have the Star Pilot suit. Thank you, Dusk, for the Star Pilot suit. I keep going back to this outfit, and I keep going back to this outfit. This outfit's cute. I just wish it wasn't as bulky with the plating. I got the DDoS now I gotta wait 700 in queue. Oh, Pat. No, dude. I could just wear this, which by the way, let me just check. So if I dye this, oh, that's why I didn't dye it black. Because the entire color of the entire texture of this just goes the fuck away as soon as you dye it black. That's rough. That's rough, buddy. I see people who are like, what's it called? I see people who are talking about the new raid. I see people who are like, I want the magic bonk stick for like the pretty weapons. You know what we'll do? We'll change the current outfit, which is this one, I believe. We don't need this headpiece. Yeah, we'll make it easier on myself. I don't need to have 1,000,000,001 of like these headpieces. I'll just wear this. I will literally change it by like the only thing I'll change is just wearing this hairpiece. I feel like that's the funniest thing I could do. There we go. We'll just change it for this for now. I'm too tired to like the hearing this makes me so eepy. There we go. All right. Are we going as Dark Knight? Yeah, we're going as the Shadowbringer. By the way, I checked out the new command panels. They're so nice. My slight problem with them, so I've already fixed this all up to be my train stuff. I'll probably have to re-edit how I have this set up because I kind of don't like the way that it is set up, but this is all my train stuff. You know what my biggest problem is? My biggest dilemma right this second. Oh wait, hold on. My biggest dilemma right this second with this entire thing is the fact that it fucking deletes itself. It closes every single time I'm doing, what's it called? Every single time I'm like going to a new zone. So every time I go to a brand new zone, it fucking closes. I could really use Oka trains for tomes right now. I could be making so much money. Hedge, if you literally woke up this morning, I'm not even or this afternoon for you, I'm not even joking, you would have. We went through all of ARR to Dawn Trail this morning. We literally went through ARR to Dawn Trail. I don't know, like, it was patch day. Of course we did. You, like, hello? Shadow walk with me and in the middle of nowhere. Okay, so where is Shadow walk with me? Yulmore? Hi, Alden. Hello, hello. Noise. I was like, are you... Is it a single eye? No. Hi, Salah! Don't blame me for my own mistakes. Exactly. Blames you for your own mistakes. Where is this location? Is it in Yulmore? Wait, no. Why would it be in Yulmore? The stuff is here. Look at this glam. It's so cool. It looks so nice, dude. It looks very nice. I guess it is. It has to be, because it's not in Crystarium. Fucked up? Yep. Strike yet another opportunity. Mainstay. Where is this thing? Hold on. Time to look it up. Final Fantasy XIV. Shadow walk with me. I hope I didn't accidentally go through it when I was doing everything. I hope I didn't. Speak near the Crystarian Mean. I might have started the quest. I hope I didn't, but I might have started the quest. I'm just hoping I didn't finish it by accident, or I didn't, like, do it by accident. I have to ask, is chat normal tonight? Eyebrow raise. Should be at the bar area in the Crystarium. See, that's what I was thinking, but I couldn't find the marker. The bar area in the Crystarium is near the market. Is it a yellow quest? a yellow quest. It's not a blue quest? That's interesting. Dusk, thank you so much, by the way, for the 43 months. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ow. What? Ow. Good stretch. Painful stretch, but good stretch. Hi, Dusky. Alright. So this is where it is. Okay. I was like, where the fuck would it be? Because it's not a blue quest. That's crazy. Okay, Shadow walk with me. Hello, hello. Alright. Alright. We're gonna actually finally do this quest. Although, yeah, yellow quest. Interesting. But we're going to finally do this quest, Shadow Walk with me. And I love this art piece already. I think that this is gonna make me cry. So we're gonna have a silly goofy time with that, right? Why the fuck did I say that? Hedge, cut that out in post. Let me put my water down for a second. Okay. Okay, we're gonna actually start playing this quest. Yes, boss. I gotta sorry, hold on. I need to like wake the fuck up and get into like content mode for a second. And by content mode, I mean just in general. How the fuck do I speak? How do I talk mode? I haven't played this game in so long, apparently. Meow, 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 meow. Hedge, in post, cut out all this yapping that just happened. We'll restart this here. Alright, we're gonna actually start going through Shadow Walk with me, which is, yeah, this is meant to be the finale for all of the role quests, which it did take me about, what, 2 hours for me to do every single role quest, or each role quest, so it's like, I'm expecting this to be a 2-hour thing, but also, this is gonna be fun. I'm excited to see, is this going to be, like, how much of a conclusion this is going to end up being, so, let's go. Glenard is overjoyed to welcome the Conquering Hero's return. Well, if it isn't the great hunter herself. Huh? As if you don't know, all 4 of the cardinal virtues laid low, all with your help. You're the talk of the stairs, lady. When the night returned to Lakeland, we knew in our hearts that change was on the horizon, but never did I dare hope that you might help rid us of those terrible fiends. You've surpassed my wildest expectations. No. Oh, not the blush emote. That's so cute. Not mine, Glenard. When I first laid eyes on her, I had an inkling that she was the hero we'd been waiting to come along. Ha! Easy to claim after the fact. If you'd indulge me, though, I would love to hear you tell how it all played out. Hunting of the virtues, that is. Right. Alright, so this is what happened. They're actually like good people with their own specific things that they wanted to get done in their life before they died. And then this. Also, they're, yeah, a lot of them misunderstood, but we learned lessons along the way. My word, there's so much more to it than I realized. And there I thought you'd only had to track down the bloody things. Gods, though the things you learned about the Warriors of Light, so many secrets and details lost over time. And for all their hard work and sacrifice, they somehow brought about the flood? Can't say I understand it all, but it's a bloody tragedy it is. We should gather the others and toast their memories, heroes of Eld, brave and true, to be remembered forevermore. Now, I'll thank you not to let your bleeding heart drive you up to offer up a fortnight's stock of spirits. Attend to your other customers and let me speak with the hero of here and now. Freeman, thank you so much for the 25 months! Guys, wait, hold on. What day is it today? 16? Oh, I guess everyone's resubbing. It's the halfway month mark. Damn. Freeman, thank you so much for the 25 months! Thank you. Thank you for the tier 3 from you, Freeman, and from you, Dusk, and from you, Salah. Thank you guys so much. Thank you. When the fantasy is final, but it is the 14th time. Yes, it is. Also, Halfway Man, hello. We're in big spoiler territory. Keep that in mind, Freeman. So I would definitely make sure that you keep your eyes away from the screen. But, Freeman, now we have the ability to glam every single thing. So you can be a Power Ranger in every single possibility. I mean, you always could have been, but you know. Yeah, just stopping by, going eep soon. Get some good speepies. Get some good speepies. I am the Super Sentai. You are the Super Sentai. You are the singular Super Sentai. Thank you for the lurkies. Alright. Chomp, 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 chomp. Whatever would I do without your good sense and wisdom? Very well, I'll leave you to entertain her, but don't think we won't be having that drink someday. Bye-bye. Fairly well. Lady, I must thank you for sharing with us such incredible tales. 'Tis only right that I repay you in kind. Huh? With the ending, that is. With the story of the true villain who towers over above the virtues, the devil more deserving of death than any that yet lingers in this world. If your curiosity has been piqued, then meet with me atop the balcony overlooking the Crostarian Mean. I will be waiting there until you do. Bonk, 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 bonk. We go over here. Hello. This is not shady or suspicious right now. You came, as I knew you would. Never met a mystery you could leave well enough alone. Or a demon that you could let live, am I right? And this demon is undeniably deserving of death. Make no mistake, to cut them down would be just and proper, the act of a goodly person. And that is just what you are. I can see that. What are you talking about? No need to grow impatient or be offended, my friend, but before you pass judgment on this villain, you need first understand their part in everything, who they were to the fallen warriors of light, for instance. Of course, right about now, you must be wondering how I know what I know. What a tavern wench of all people has got to do with any of this? Let me tell you then. I am the one who brought together the Virtue Hunters. I am the one who marked you as a potential ally to them, and bade you join them in their quests. I alone knew what had to be done, and what sort of sinner would be needed to see this tale of tragedy and betrayal brought to an end. But come, we have many malms ahead of us still. To Calusia and the Codger's Crook, I will go on ahead and wait for you there. Okay, and now we go to Calusia. And we zoom in around at the speed of sound. This demon ain't got nothing on the dog and me. Bark, bark. That's crazy. That's crazy. Who let that dog out? Chain him up. Let's see. Gotta go over here. You are accustomed to life on the road, I see, as am I. Do you recognize this place? I thought you might. Here is where it began, where Ardbert first met Lamette. So we're going through the order in which Ardbert went through, right? I'm guessing that the final boss is called Artbird. That's what it is, but shrug. Still young and lacking in experience, but possessed of so much potential. Heroes in the making, even then, the keen-eyed could see. They could only fulfill that promise much later, though, after joining with their other dear companions, Brendan and Renda Ray. And one other elf, an elven woman, not half bad with a sword. Ah, but perhaps you are already asking the question. Who? There were 5 warriors of light in all, but she would make 6. Oh, right! We had, like, this whole argument regarding this. We saw this, like, in the flashbacks. We're like, wait a second, huh? Indeed, after adding in Nilbert, there does seem to be one too many. But believe me when I say there was indeed a 6th adventurer lost in history, and her name was, Silva. Is this like her ancestor or something? Though I doubt I need convince you of this truth, when you walked in the Virtue's memories, you saw her time and time again, did you not? I did? Then you saw the true villain, the traitor responsible for all their woes. Are you going to tell me that what happened was her doing, and they actually were like, they would have been fine? Oh no. Let us continue the story elsewhere. To Amarang and the Fields of Amber. I don't know how I feel about that. I'm gonna be real with you. On one hand, it becomes a situation where it's like, oh, you know, they lived, like, or they actually did good. They never did anything wrong. But at the same time, it's kind of like they're within their character. We've grown the entire time with the belief that, yes, although it was not intentional, they are the cause of what had happened, right? But we're now being said, like, oh, they were set up. I mean, we already knew they were kind of set up. So it's like, we're just finding out that they're being set up by, I guess, they're like, you know, a comrade. I guess it makes the most sense here. I don't know. We'll see as we continue. That depends on how much of this girl's story is skewed by her perception. Yeah. You saw the true villain's face in their memories, and I told you her name in Calusia. But what were her crimes, you ask? Hearken to my tale and you will learn. Silva had joined the others before they first met Nailbird. After their party of 5 came to this place, they took on a commission to slay a powerful beast that had taken up residence in the mines. Said beast was believed to be the instigator of ever more terrible tremors, and so time was of the essence. But during their hurried search, they crossed paths with their future companion, then a competitor aiming to upsurge their prize. After another tremor triggered by the beast trapped them all underground. They had no choice but to work together to lay it low, but to their dismay, even after its death, the earth continued to shudder violently. As the adventurers looked to each other in confusion, Nilbert strode towards the beast's body and grabbed hold of a curious stone, a stone brimming with untold aether, and that he had sought out that he might harness its potential to rescue a loved one lost to the rifts. But so powerful was the stone that it warped the flow of the life stream. Its very existence was a threat, and so when faced with a choice between one life and countless others, Nilbert wept and shattered the stone. He had held his comrade's salvation in his hand and cast it aside for the greater good. For his sacrifice, he was judged as a hero, and in that instance, a warrior of light was born. In life, Nilbert was a pragmatic figure, whose wisdom and sagacity, maybe, I don't know, were admired by all. Little wonder that in death he would retain his virtue. But as Nilbert mourned the friend he forever lost, the betrayal Silva looked on in silent contentment, for they had taken the first step on their path towards becoming heroes brave and true. His sacrifice had sparked the transformation. 'Twas fuel for the ritual to come.
What ritual, you may wonder? Fear not, all will become clear in time. Come with me to Raktika, to the Cydia swamps. We must retrace the steps as they were taken to understand the depths of her treachery. Ma'am, I know we're going into like a memory lane, going to every single location of the role quest, but like, do we need to do this if we're having a goddamn conversation? It's like, ah yes, we're having this conversation in the coffee shop. Anyways, go meet me at the bookstore, like 3 roads down, or 3 cities down, and then we'll continue the conversation there. But we're not going together. Go by yourself, and then we'll meet together there again. In the same fortnight. God damn. For the record, I legit do not remember how the story goes. Us wheezing after walking the entire continent, literally. Anyways, where was my story? I don't know. You could have told me the entire story over there. This place too is familiar to you, no? From days recent and long since past. After the event in Almarang, Ardbert and his comrades grew in fame, spurring others to entreat their aid. The adventurers sought out greater and greater challenges, and in pursuit of another, they came to Raktika.
Sorry, I'm so yawny right now. I'm still trying to wake up. There we go.
While here, the hunter Renda Ray learned that the notorious mark, Balam Quits, was near, and so under cover of darkness, she slipped away from the others to slay the beast by herself. Like Nailbird before, of course, you already know what her motive was. Balam Quits had robbed her of her fellow hunters. Only vengeance would redress the balance. Moreover, she would not dare risk the lives of her new comrades. So terrified was she of the mere possibility that she might have to relive that terrible day. And so she faced Balam Quits alone, and would have surely died for it, had Ardbert and the others not arrived in time to help. Like Nailbird before, of course, you already know what happened next. For her love, her conviction, and her resolve, she chosen by Heidelin. And from that day forward, Renda Ray swore never again to betray her comrade's trust, to share with them the triumphs and the tragedies, to relinquish the freedom she had once held in the highest. The bravest, most courageous hunter that ever was, that moment would define what she became in life and in death. Huh? Her sacrifice would hasten the transformation. 'Twas fuel for the ritual to come. The betrayers Silva looked on, yet more satisfied. They were oblivious to her machinations, unaware that they were dancing to her tune. Their journeys continued, and so must ours. To Ilmeg and Laigia? Man! Why are we going across the entire goddamn location? Why are we going across this goddamn continent? Guys, we don't have a second instance anymore. Yahoo! We literally don't have a second instance anymore in Ilmeg. No need to worry about that. I understand for thematic, but our poor warrior of light speed. Yeah, man. What if I didn't have the ability to fly here yet? Like, buy number two. Yeah, buy number two. Now we just have number one's number 2. Damn. And it's raining here. thematic that we've been in the gloomy darkness and it's now raining. Hey, can we, like, get under an umbrella or some shade if we're gonna be here? No. Okay. As beautiful now as it was then, you saw it too, would you not agree? With the death of Balaam Quits, the legend of Ardbert and his comrades had grown larger than ever. Thus emboldened, they came to the kingdom of Vobert. Vobert had long been troubled by what some had dubbed a magical plague, innocents found transformed into misshapen fiends that the kingdom's knights had no choice but to put down ere the contagion spread. Brendan had been one such knight. In his youth, he had served the Princess Saldia faithfully, only to be cast out from a single mistake. Thus did he take to the road where he met Ardbert and the others. Having grown stronger and wiser and more respected, Brendan felt it was time to return and redeem himself, and with the aid of his comrades, he did just that. Tedric, the court mage, was unmasked as the mastermind of Vodbert's misery, and by disgraced knight's blade was he brought to justice. But with his dying breath, Tedric cursed the Princess Saldia, sentencing her to a fate worse than death. At her behest did he raise up his blade, and for the sake of the kingdom, strike down his liege lady. With that single stroke he forever changed, though nearly not in the way that was necessary. He stood at the precipice and almost forsook his compassion for unflinching judgment, but mercifully turned aside at the last. Thus did he find and embrace true justice, that which weighs law and heart together, and strives for the greater good. 'Tis a long and difficult road, from which many stray settling for simple moralities, but I would expect no less of the man who became, Dikaiosyn. Yeah, Dikaiosyn. Or Dikaiosyn, possibly. His sacrifice would strengthen the transformation. 'Twas fuel for the ritual to come. You've said this 4 times! As her companions grew ever more powerful, so too did the betrayer Silva. Bit by bit, they brought her closer to her goal. And we're not gonna tell you this goal yet, but it was not yet fulfilled. To Calusia they returned, and so must we. Tomra and the next chapter of our tale await. Goodness freaking grief. Ma'am, I will strangle you. Just tell it to me here. He holds up the goddamn question mark pinging. People in the they're theatric for the dramatic, literally. The impatience grows. Yeah, my impatience grows. I'm so yawning. Goodness freaking grief. Hi, Banmi! I hope you had a good drive. Let me drink water. I'm about to lose my goddamn sanity with this game. Why are we walking around the entire fucking continent for this story? Slowly but surely, the adventurers were fulfilling their potential. Goodness grief. I can't look. Word of their deeds in Vobert spread like wildfire, and their legend grew ever larger. But for all their success, the fledgling heroes would be forced to endure more hardship and welcome more sacrifice. Okay. They pressed deeper into the depths of Raktika, towards ancient Ronka. 'Twas there that the dwarf Lamit came to a crossroads, for in claiming the magic she desperately desired, she would be forced to renounce something equally precious. Dwarves are a reclusive lot, wont to withdraw from the outside world that their many traditions might be preserved in isolation. When the stone blight began to spread, they chose to lock away the afflicted and refuse to seek outside help. But Lament would not abide this. She vowed to save her ailing kin, her sister among them, even if it meant violating dwarven law. With her new-found power, she returned and cured the sick, and for this she was banished by the Council of Elders. This came as no surprise, for she had made her peace with it long before, when she stood in that ancient ruin and called upon forgotten guardians to grant her forbidden knowledge. She knew then what the price would be. She had weighed her traditions and identity against the lives of those she loved and made her choice, though it pained her terribly and in ways only a dwarf could understand, and Heidelin, it would seem. Through hardship and sacrifice was a new warrior of light forged, a healer that knew more than any of the value of life and would do anything to see it preserved, even in death. Her sacrifice would nearly complete the transformation, so as fuel for the ritual to come. Very soon then, very soon. Yeah, you've said this like 5 times! For Ardbert and his comrades had stumbled upon evidence of the larger design, threads linking together the desperate troubles of the realm. Or disparate. A name spoken only in whispers, the Shadowkeeper, a singular force sowing chaos and discord through Norvrent to an unknown end. If the warriors of light truly wished to save their world, then they would need to confront this villain among villains. And at the end of their exhaustive search, at the end of the struggle, who do you think they found waiting to welcome them with open arms? The answer to that awaits us in Lakeland, our final destination. The villain yet walks among us, lady, unknown and unpunished. Go on ahead and wait for me in Laxen Loft. There are preparations to which I must first attend. Oh my god. Just reveal that it's your ancestor or you, and that, you know, you've come to take revenge and I'm gonna deal with this really stupid fight or something like that. Also, anyways, hi Bammy. I give you a greeting, hello, or specifically the greeting of the people here. Hold on, which is, it should actually be in general. The people here, hello, or lally ho. Sorry, among us. I'm so hungry. Go eat. But anyways, this is the game. This is the game. Plenty of story, plenty of things to do, plenty, and I say this literally, plenty of things to do. I thought this was going to be fighting, what's called? I thought this was gonna be like some fight pads. No. But oh my god, we gotta go to freaking Lakeland. Does Fort Job have it? Here's to praying that Fort Job has a fighting thingy. Haven't put Lally Ho on your command board yet? Shake my head. I haven't put any emotes on my command board yet. Look, my command board currently is all my train stuff, and then just some random tidbits that I just dumped from my inventory real quick. Literally, that's it. Right now, I'm kind of getting a little annoyed with the command board. I'm gonna be real with you. So I haven't really, it's not that I haven't used it that much. It's more that I just haven't had the opportunity to use it. Well, because when I used it this morning, we came across a slight problem. Which is the fact that it closes every single time you use zone change. Which I get, but I wish it was, like, consistent in staying up. You know? I know it can't, but I wish it was. Also, that's a fate. Okay, I was like, what the fuck? What the fuck is happening there? Okay. Alright. We zoom in around at the sweetest sound. We're flying high. We are going to town. Okay, we should be able to finish this in like 2 more quests, right? I'm presuming so. We hear the final story here, and then we hear the final conversation in a second. This is a very pretty courtyard. Okay. What's the argument here? Look around, look around. Look around, look around. Oh, well, all those people are now gone. I've waited here for so long that they decided to go back into the castle. Yeah? You're the villain? Ma'am, you complimented yourself and your own storytelling is wild. Sorry. Ah! I'm getting a headache, so now I'm going to be I'm gonna be paralyzed for a while for you to slay me very easily. Damn you, Silva! We were comrades in arms! Friends! That we were, and that we are. Everything I said, everything I felt, it was all true. You mean the world to me. You're the bloody Shadowkeeper? What in the hells was this for? For you, for every one of you, to forge you into heroes worthy of her blessing, that she might choose you as her champions. A ruthless mage consumed by the pursuit of power to save his friend, no matter the cost. By his sacrifice, a warrior born. A mournful hunter, scarred by tragedy, resolved never again to trust in others. By her sacrifice, a warrior born. A disgraced knight who yearned to steal his heart in justice's name. By his sacrifice, a warrior born. A troubled healer torn between tradition and love. By her sacrifice, a warrior born. And their leader, an adventurer with a heart overflowing with love for his dearest comrades, who must now bring his axe to bear against his own. And with that, a warrior will be born. By his sacrifice, a warrior born. I am the villain you seek, the keeper of shadows from a world shrouded in dark. By our struggle will this world be shattered and its souls saved. Ah! Silva! Oh, so you're the reason Ardbert gets through his Warrior of Light arc. Okay. Oh, this is gonna be fun if I can fight you as Dark Knight right now. Saw it all, did you? I thought you might. Mother's gift has a knack for showing us exactly what we need to see, if not what we want to, or when. They knew me as Silva, but my real name, it doesn't matter. Like you, I am not of this world. I crossed the rift and came to the first. My home, the 13th, fell to darkness in a calamity that mirrored the one which nearly claimed this world. I was one of several heroes who failed to save it. Oh! Oh, this changes way more than I anticipated. Oh, that's a plot twist I wasn't expecting. I was like, okay, if this is the warrior, like, if this is the warrior of darkness, essentially, right? That, like, fought them. For Ardbert to succeed, he would have had to kill her. But, like, then why would she be standing here? Or even, like, even as a ancestor or anything like that, right? Oh, you're also a time traveler. That's how you scouted us. That's why you scouted us. Ah, okay. You're from the void. Huh? Wait, didn't we know a guy in Heavensward? What are you talking about, Ace? My home, the 13th, fell to darkness in a calamity that mirrored the one which nearly claimed this world. I was one of several heroes who failed to save it. Oh. The boy, Unu Kale, Kalhai, the boy, Unukalai, I had glimpsed him in your memories. He was a friend. Like him, I heeded the words of the Asians, and that I might redress the balance, I chose to come here and hasten a rejoining of worlds. A shard subsumed by dark demands a mirror of blinding light. Primordial forces will strive to achieve equilibrium, but there was a solution, a single solution, I believe. Were a flood of light to consume his shard in its entirety, it would be of no use. The Asians made it clear it must be brought to the brink, but no further. The task was difficult, but the plan simple. Souls predisposed to light, fledgling heroes in the making. I would bring together Ardbert and his comrades and groom them for a higher purpose. I would play the part of a comrade and guide their course, all the while laboring in secret to pit stronger and stronger enemies against them, until finally, once they were warriors of light, brave and true, I would reveal myself as a warrior of darkness and extinguish their radiance forever. Thus would this world be primed for a rejoining and the source for a calamity. The Asians, who called themselves Mitron and Logriff, were confident it would succeed, and indeed, Ardbert and the others rose to the occasion, as I knew they would. It was not to be. I had misjudged Ardbert. His comrades before him had made their sacrifices in turn, and as their mirror I had grown stronger for it. Had he but embraced his role and struck me down, victory would have been mine. But Ardbert, dear Ardbert, would not forsake his heart. In the end, he chose mercy. He chose love, and I was undone. Okay, so yeah, Ardbert did not do it. The rest you know. He sought out Mitron and Logriff, and granted them what he refused me. They accomplished everything they set out to achieve, and then the flood came and washed it away. In the wake of my betrayal, I would look on from the shadows and reflect on my many sins as all fell to ruin. Denied death then and now, and perhaps ever after, as a fragment of my essence endures. But then, one day, years ago, my fallen comrades rose again at the cardinal virtues. It coincided with the arrival of the first scions, I later realized. A defense against the forces being marshaled to undo my failure. I can but assume the Asians planted the idea in Vathri's head. They were his creations after all, and with their graves in Yulmorian territory, it was doubtless a simple matter to have their bodies exhumed and prepared. Anyways, I don't care. Who am I to speak, you may think, when I say this, but when I saw these abominations he had wrought in their images, or in their image, I was filled with such despair, such anger. I cannot unwrite the past. My soul is stained with the blackest sin, and I will not pretend that it can ever be otherwise. But this I could not ignore. If the Asians were going to such lengths, then surely others would cross the rift in due time, and so I hatched a plan. I would assume the guise of Syala, I would assume the guise of Syala, and as her take up residence in the Crystarium, where I would take measures to bring together the most ambitious. I don't know why my English is so off right now. Holy shit. The most ambitious of adventurers, individuals driven by more than mere coin, virtue hunters. That way, when the enemy the Asians feared more than any came to the first, the stage would be set. They would join in the hunter's quest and together unmake Vathri's simulacra and lay their souls to rest once more. And so you did, lady. The virtues are no more, but the one ultimately responsible for their creation, the devil who set them on their doomed path, lingers still. You know all there is to know of the heroes who saved the world. The truth I kept hidden in the shadows is yours, and there are no more secrets to share. And so I ask you, now, to grant me that which Ardbert could not. Death. You still have a duty to others. No, don't do this. Don't you spare me like he did. How can you stand there and say I deserve to live, knowing everything I did, the lives I destroyed, the chaos I wrought? The Warden's pale in comparison. Surely there is no greater villain than the Shadowkeeper herself. which is why you must live to atone for your deeds. Death is no comfort to the living. Which is why you must live to atone for your sins. I should have expected a hero would say something like that. How does one even seek atonement? 'Tis an undiscovered country with no charts or stars to guide. How will I even know when I find it? It would be nice for Ardbert to, like, appear behind her right now. Perhaps I may yet find purpose in preserving my comrade's legacy, in helping others to understand the sacrifices that made them true heroes. For now, I shall return to the Crystarium and continue to assist Glynard, while spreading the forgotten tales of the Warrior of Light. You would have been good friends, you and Ardbert, in another life. Maybe you and I as well. Goodbye. Huh. Interesting. Way faster of a resolution, but I guess it's better that they didn't, like, take their damn time with that. So, She did destroy, like, 9/10 of the shard. It's gonna be difficult to have Ardbert to melt from our very essence of existence. You know, I'm just saying, he can talk through me. We've melded together. He can just go, hey, shut the fuck up, like, with my voice, and then, you know, that's it. Or Frey. Frey could also do that. I'm sure that he would enjoy it. I tell you, I am not at all accustomed to wearing armor any longer. Simply moving around in it is enough to tax my strength. In fighting? Ugh, any one of Captain Lina's recruits could probably put me flat on my back. Fortunately, I needn't rely on my sword to spread the truth of my fallen comrades' deeds. Only words and the passage of time will see their legacy redeemed in the eyes of the people. Thank you for accompanying me on my journey of remembrance, lady. May your deeds ever be remembered and celebrated as all heroes deserve. Alright. Tales to be told. That's nice. I like that kind of conclusion where we have the final hero, the betrayer, who eventually, you know, is there. New patch. Hi, nobody. Well, not really. Her death would have potentially done that, but in the end, Ardbert didn't do it. What did it was taking out the Asians that put her up to it. Yes. Thunders. Anyways. That... What? Well, I am gonna be real with you. I thought this was gonna go on for longer. Because I think I remember asking if I should do this along with, Actually, I might not have asked if I should do this with the raid quest. But now I'm debating, do I start the raids or what do I do here now? What do I do? I am dead. Get impaled, idiot. Raids. Yeah, but here's the thing. Do I start the raids even though I said I was going to start it this Friday? You know what I mean? We could take a look at the Dark Knight's epilogue. Dark Knight's epilogue? There's a Dark Knight epilogue? Where? Also, pour one out for the homies. Huh. We get purple carrot juice. I think I set that as its own thing specifically because I figured the raid would potentially take a full stream. I guess. Also, look at our baby girl. Lally ho, my friend. Here to join me for a drink or three? Ha, thought not, but I'm happy enough to drink in your company either way. Watch how fast I can drown this ale without my helmet on. We can talk to Sid, of course, if you want to, but it's already on the list. Check the journal, look for the level 70 job quest for Dark Knight. Huh, okay. Me looks at my journals. I need to complete all these stuff. Hold on. I'm gonna stretch real quick. It may just tell you something near the end of it. Hi, Eldon. It may just tell you something near the end of it. Class. Our compromise. Huh? Now you need me. At the last vigil, you reflect once more on the path you have walked. You are surprised by the Lord Edmond, who greets you warmly. News of the exploits is delivered to Fort Tom's Manor daily, and you remain always in the thoughts of the former Count and his family. Though a part of him wishes that you would remain in his guard, he knows your destiny leads you elsewhere. For you are still a hero. You are still a good person. The next Dark Knight quest will be available from Sigurd once you have met the following requirements. Shadowbringers must be registered into your service account. You must have completed the main story quest, Shadowbringers. You must have completed the role quest to have loved and lost. Oh, okay. Interesting. Wait, before we do this though, actually, let's do the Hashafan quest. Guys, hold on. What is the Hashafan quest again? I gotta remember. What the fuck was the Hashafan quest again? Me trying to remember. Was it a cry for help? Or was it something else? I'm trying to remember. I think it was a cry for help. Hold on. Nope, that's not it. What was the quest again? Fuck. Uh-huh. Dude, I didn't save it. That sucks. Ah! Hmm. Wait, where is this actually? Presarium 7.512. We should have the minstrel. We should have, by the way, if we're gonna do the savage or the extreme raids, the extreme raids should be in this area as a note. But where is that one side quest? You know what sucks is that I know exactly what the image looks like. Ah, I found it. I found it. Hold on. We gotta go to Lakeland. Okay, yeah, we gotta go to Lakeland. Okay, hold up. Time to go see my husband for like two quests, I believe. Gotta go 14... 14, 8... 14... There. I think you unlocked the streams already? I might have. I've forgotten. Guys, is this a different version of the wedding dress? Now that I think about it. This is just a different version of the wedding dress that I wore. Oh my god, wait. This now has become thematic. This has now become thematic. I don't know if there- wait, hold on. Is the quest here? Or do I have to do a different quest first? I definitely have to do a different quest first. Hold on. Is it an entire series of quests? Ah, shit. It might be an entire series of quests. Oh, it's like way more than I thought it was gonna be. Okay, hold on. Wait, no. Hold on. No, wait. No. No. We gotta go to the Crystarium. Is it, like... Hold on. We gotta go to the Crystarium first. And then we gotta go through the entire fucking thing. Hold on. Where is it? I hope to fuck it's here. Yeah, it's here. So we gotta go do this first. Yeah, yellow quests are sometimes a whole storylines. Some of them are pretty good. Well, we're about to find out. Here you go. Do you... Okay, chat. Do you see it? Do you see it? Do you see it? Points? Points? Anyways, we're doing the side quest. We have the time. We have the ability. I want to do it. Mawile is concerned for the well-being of a friend. Oh, for woe. I can't take it anymore. Whatever am I to do about him, if only... Ah, don't sneak up on me. Wait, I know you. You're Lady. Oh, lucky day. Why, I was just thinking to myself, if only a great hero like Lady were here, she'd know what to do. You'll help me, yes? Oh, please say you will. Look at me. Have you ever seen anyone so pathetic? I have nowhere else to turn. Oh, hello. Without you, I'm as good as... Hey, calm down. You're fine. Forgive me, I have a habit of getting ahead of myself. Anyhow, it's both a pleasure and an honor to meet you in the flesh. My name is, Mawile, and I'm a woodcutter by trade. I spend most of my days harvesting lumber from the woodlands that surround the hostile Imperative. In fact, I was making a delivery to the Imperative the other day when the Sin Eaters attacked. I was cowering in a corner, but I was able to witness your exploits in battle from afar. Wicked White, I've never seen anyone fight like that. How formidable, how fierce, how ferocious you were. Well, I had a wager... you're even stronger than Tolas. Alright, there I go again. Tolas is a friend of mine, you see. Best friend I've known. He's a member of the guard at the Imperative and a warrior of no small repute. They say people have lost counts of how many Sin Eaters he's slain. And yet, for the gods only know what reason, he just hasn't been acting like himself of late. I've asked him time and time again if anything's the matter, but he just frowns and shakes his head. Perhaps he feels that a humble woodcutter like myself wouldn't understand. But you, if a hero like you were to approach him, perhaps he'd feel more comfortable laying his troubles bare. There's no guarantee it'll work, but I dare say it's our best hope. In any event, I'm certain you'd enjoy each other's company. Why, you could regale one another with tales of adventure, discuss strategies and tactics for fighting the Sin Eaters, and so much more. I was just on my way to pay him a visit at the Imperative. You'll join me there, won't you? It would mean ever so much to me and Tolas both. He reminds me of the friend of Hoshafont, the one that always comes to visit his grave. Also, hi Oreo, thank you for the bonk, by the way. Rude. I'm off to see my husband of the day. Or of the, well, I guess technically speaking, of the realm. Here. Lady, you came. Tolus's post is just over that way. Come with me, I'll introduce you. Oh god. Oh, this is gonna fucking hurt. Oh, this is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt me so much. Hello there, Tulus. It's me, and you'll never guess who I brought along. Huh, who goes there? Are we under attack? Do the Sin Eaters return? Listen. 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 Hold on. Like, it's so funny because that is Urianje's haircut. So I look at that and I'm just squinting. Actually. If Hashafan wears the Crystarium gear, it would fit so well. It would. It would so much. This is also the same exact way I was wearing the Crystarium outfit. Chef's kiss. We're just so alike, you know? But I can't look, like, I know that's Urianje's haircut, so it's so much harder to look at this. But it's really funny. Oh my god. It's so silly. Who goes there? Are we under attack? Did the Sin Eaters return? No, whoa, now settle down there, friend. It's just me, Molly. Or, Mawile. Sorry, brain off. So, we are not under attack? That is a relief. Pray forgive my outburst. Oh no, don't be like, pray forgive me for raising. Dude, he's so Urian coded too. Shit. Pray forgive me for my outburst. Ever since the recent attack, I have been feeling a touch on edge. It would seem that anxiety and fatigue have got the better of me. No, this simply will not do. I am descended from a line of the bravest knights in Lakeland. How can I defend the people if I am here jumping at shadows like some skittish child? It is night time for my patrol. Pray leave me to my duties, Mawile. If you have something of importance that you wish to discuss with me, it can wait until my return. I should not be long. Tulus! Wait, Tulus! I swear, something just isn't right with that man. Don't you get the same impression? I must agree, is he not merely tired? Is he not merely tired? It seems like he hasn't slept in days, kind of thing. Trust me on this one, friend. I've known Tulus nearly my whole life, and he's not one to startle so easily, or at all. Ice, not blood, runs through that man's veins. Something happened to him during that battle, I'm certain of it, but what could it be? Perhaps his fellow guardsman knows something. Would you mind helping me ask around? Right. Thanks, friend. I knew I could count on you. Let's split up and see what we can figure out by the time Tulus returns from making his rounds. He got hit in the head and remembers something he shouldn't. He remembers a different sword and something alike. By the way, can I just say, this is something I actually am really upset with. I cannot put the sword in the offhand. The shield in the offhand, right? So I'm gonna take a second real quick because this is actually important. Let's test this out because I didn't test this out earlier. I tried to, with some not so sneaky means, but like let me show you guys this real quick before we do this. I think it's a little silly that I cannot put the shield here with me. It will not let it, no matter what. It will not allow it. I'm like, why? So what I will do is we will remove Shadowbringers so we can have the shield. I would hope. Okay. I can't use it here because I don't have an off arm. Can I do this quest as Paladin? I probably can. I wonder if it'll let you as a black mage if you use a low level one-handed weapon. No, the shield just won't work like that, unfortunately. I'm gonna do this. I don't have a sword that works for this, actually. Paladin. I do have the Crystarium sword, which, by the way, I love this Crystarium sword. I've been enjoying looking at all the different types of Crystarium swords. I think that's the same. Wait, is this not the same sword that he was using? It might not be. It's okay. I like the crystal swords. I think they're so cute. But I'm gonna wear the Hashafont like emblem as we proceed. He used an ARR sword called Winglets. Tolus used the sword? The ARR sword? It will stay and allow you to keep the shield. Remove the sword, it will stay and allow you to keep the shield on. Oh, we're gonna have our shield here. Tolus, why, he is one of the bravest men I've ever known, one of the mightiest warriors as well. When the Sin Eater struck, his regiment bore the brunt of the attack. A lesser man would never have made it back alive. Listen, I know what you're trying to do. I'll fight you. This game, I'm about to fucking fight this game. I swear it. I swear it. I swear it. I'm staring at this text. I'm staring so squintingly at this text. It's no surprise, though. After all, he's a descendant from one of the most prominent lines of knights in all of Lakeland. Why, they say his great-grandfather served under Sir Ostel himself. Talk about a pedigree. Also, yeah, I know about Hashafont. I was talking about Tolus specifically. I was wondering whether or not that was the same sword from Tolus. Tolus? Yeah, I pity the man. And didn't you hear? Word has it, he was the only one from his regiment to make it back alive. His men fought valiantly at his side, they did, but in the end, he watched every last one of them fall. A cruel twist of fate for such a brave leader of men. Oof. That's concerning. Drat it all! I've been asking around, but these guards won't even give me give me the time of day. I hope you fared better than I. Well, this is all the information I've gotten. What's this? Tolus lost his entire regiment in the attack, you say? No wonder he hasn't been himself since that day. How has you, as his best friend, not found out that all of his team is dead? That feels odd, but okay. Thank you, my friend. This certainly puts matters in a different light. But what can we do to ease his burden? That's the question. Oh, before I forget, this is for you. Consider it a token of thanks for coming all this way here to help my friend. I'd be much obliged if you can stay around for a bit. Whatever's keeping Tolus, he should have returned from his rounds by now. Do you suppose he's forgotten about us? No, that wouldn't be like him. Call it a hunch, but I have a bad feeling about this. Let's split up and look for him. I'll go see if he's returned to the stronghold. Why don't you search around outside? Is this where we're gonna have our first conversation and it's gonna be a private conversation? I'm not doing this as Paladin. Sorry. I'm not going to suffer with being a level 70 Paladin here. I will save him the same way I should have fucking saved Hashafont as a Paladin or as a Dark Knight. This is my own atonement. I just imagine a Dark Knight is a paladin who lost his shield, who lost their shield and oath. I agree. I'm not gonna have the shield for this one. I want to. This is an atonement for the Dark Knight here. Thank you, friend. You saved my life. Oh, the ignominy of it all. I, a knight and a veteran of 1,000 battles, nigh laid low by some puny beast I should have been able to slay with mine eyes closed. And yet, the moment I drew my sword, my arm began to tremble. Ever since that day, it has been like this. I had lost men to the Sin Eaters before, of course, but this time was different. So powerful was our foe, so crushing was our defeat. I can still hear the screams of my men echoing endlessly through my skull. Why? Damn it! Why do I still live when they had to die? No, I know the answer. It's because I am a coward. I could have risked my life to save them, and yet I fought only to preserve my own worthless hide. My superiors, my fellow soldiers, sing my praises only because they do not know the truth. If they did, I would be cast out of the guard in dishonor. I am a craven, unworthy of my grandfather's blood. I beg of you, friend, do not speak to the others, Mawile in particular, of my terrible secret. I must carry the shame of my deeds on my own until such a day as I can redeem myself. Your friend worries for you. And so I should tell him, you say. Indeed, Mawile's concern is touching, and yet I would ponder this matter alone. Pray leave me be for a while. I probably should have stayed silent, in all honesty. That's realistically the answer I would have picked. I would have been too stunned to realize who this person was in front of me, you know? Thank you ever so much for tracking down Tolas. I am relieved indeed to see my friend safe and sound. And I've messed up the way that I've, like, viewed this, so... This cutscene, so here we go. And yet, he has barely spoken a word to me since his return. Whatever is the matter this time? Would wearing a House for Tome earring work for you? That fending earring from the vault has the same symbol, except I'm an aura. Earrings don't show on my model. Like, it really doesn't. They hide behind the horn. There is no actual ear, you know? I wish, listen, I wish they would make it so that earrings would be on the horn of an aura. But I know they can't, because there's the different types of horns, like some types of horns do show the ears so they can have earrings. It's just that this one doesn't. So, shrug. That it is a bit. The first Dark Knight was a paladin for Ishgard who saw corruption and took up the greatsword. Tolas is using that particular sword, Oka. I swear I had that sword, but oh well. Come now, Tolas. It isn't like you to brood and mope like this. I'm your friend, am I not? Why do you refuse to tell me what happened? Well, if you insist on being so god's damned stubborn, I'll just have to ask Lady here. You'll tell me, won't you? I won't. Sorry. There will be no need for that. That shameful tale is mine, and I should be the one to do the telling. I wasn't gonna say anything. This is what happened. I see, I play Aura as well, and my horn type shows the earrings, so I was confused at first. Yeah, mine don't show earrings, unfortunately. Tolas, I had no idea. Now you see me for who I truly am. Not a proud knight and a leader of men, but a craven coward who stood there trembling as those who trusted me with their lives died in agony. That's enough, Tolas. You faced a foe more horrific than most men see in their lifetimes. There is no shame in being afraid. Why, if it had been me out there on the battlefield that day, I'd have turned tail and run at the first sight of a sin eater, crying for my mum all the way home. And I wouldn't be the only one. I can only begin to imagine the pain and grief you now feel. But still, you live to fight another day. As far as I'm concerned, I thank the gods for their mercy and that my best friend is still with me. Your words are most moving, but I fear I cannot so easily forgive myself. I am a knight, descended from a proud line of those who protected and served. I must hold myself to a higher standard than ordinary men. And this is what I have become, cowering before my enemy like a spineless stable boy. My great-grandfather, bless his brave soul, must be turning in his grave at the dishonor I have brought him. From this moment forward, I will redouble my efforts to defend the people and serve this realm. Yes, I will not rest for a moment until I have full atoned for my grievous misdeeds. Sorry. Look at yourself, Tolas. I'd wager you haven't even had a good night's sleep ever since the battle. What you need now is rest. Then you can worry about atoning for your perceived failures. If you won't listen to me, at least listen to Lady here. You agree with me, don't you? Right. See? That makes two of us. I know you're a stubborn arse, but even you must realize that you're in no shape to fight that way that you do. Don't you understand? If you keep going out there in your current condition, this time you're like to get even more men. No, even yourself killed. Your words ring true. As much as it pains me, mayhap it would be for the best if I took a brief reprise from my duties. Tolas, finally, you're speaking some sense, my friend. Lady and I will go and speak with your commanding officer straight away. There will be no need for that. You have business you must attend to, yes? As far as I have fallen, I am not so wretched that I cannot see to my own affairs. I will speak with the comrades myself. Egards, he's right. There's a delivery I need to be making. Would you be so kind as to follow after him? Call me overcautious, but I fear he's just going to rush back straight and back out to the battlefield as soon as we look away. Thank you, lady. You're a true friend. Yeah, I'm a true friend. I'm a true hero. Oh, it didn't save. Nani the fuck? Why didn't it save? Ah, lady, I trust Mawile sent you. While my friend's concern is touching, it is entirely unwarranted. I have no intention of going back on my word. Well, this is an honor. None other than LadyOka, the hero of the day. The imperative is forever in your debt. I can scarcely count how many lives were saved through your bravery. Worry not, for I have already signed the papers granting Tolas a leave of absence. I dare say you have earned yourself a rest as well. Why don't the two of you head to Clearmelt and wash your worries away? Hey, yo! A soak in the springs of Clearmelt. Yes, I suppose that might be nice. What say you, lady? Hey, yo! Well, if you do not have more pressing matters to attend to, I would very much appreciate the company. Hold up. Hold up! do I need to get an... Do I need to get... Hello? Oh, I've DDoSed. Hello? Things are moving. I'm not moving. Uh-oh. I'm stuck looking at him? Oh my god, okay. Oh my god. Okay. Not DDoS. Definitely could have been though. Wait. Guys, do I need a bathing suit? No? Do we need to go make a everyone in Limsa DDoS? Oh no, the spike, dude. The spike is awful. Wait, hold on. Do I have still my glamour paint? I do have one swimsuit. I guess I'll put it for the paladin outfit then. I'll put it for the paladin outfit, but I'll keep my dark knight outfit. Oh, I do see. Yeah, you're right. Hold on. Remove glam plate link. There we go. I DC'd during one of the new 7.4 cutscenes. Oh god. I just saw an FC member DC. They logged in just to DC immediately. That sucks, dude. I'm gonna be real with you. If I DC during this cutscene, I will scream. I will scream. I don't think we're gonna get an actual hot tub cutscene though. I'm glad you saw fit to join me, lady. I must confess, this is my first time coming to such a place. I take it this building here is where we can change our clothes. Feel free to go on ahead of me. I fear it may take me some time to remove all of this armor. Hey, yo! Can I go in? Why not? Guys, I'm so sorry. I am so just like, oh. The monkey brain is like so real right now. Yeah! I can't believe this. This is so weird. It's such a wild situation. Was not expecting this. Hello? Also, this is dude, it's so good that I still have these colors too. That works so well. The last time I went into a cutscene, I went into the way. No, I'm falling over. I'm falling over. Oh my grief. Hold on. 2 seconds. This look, I'm just saying. This is a little harder for me to look at, I will say, because this does make him look like younger, it makes him look like younger, oh fuck, I forgot his name, Urianger. He looks like a very young Urianger. Like, actually. Hi, Bendy. Oh my goodness. Hold on. Yeah, he looks like a young Urianger, for sure. Also, there is gonna be an ad break about to hit, so I'm just gonna run the ad break while I fucking scream in my pillow right now. So, we're gonna run the 3-minute ad break and hope that I don't actually, I'm not gonna run the 3-minute ad break because there might be a chance I'm gonna DC here. So I'd rather just go through it and not lose this cutscene. Because if I lose this cutscene, I will scream. So, yeah, we're gonna try and do this here. Okay? But oh my god, I can't believe we're having a nighttime bathe with someone like this. Like, hello? And by someone like this, I mean, we literally didn't speak for, like, we didn't talk at all. We've spoken like 4 times and he's comfortable with that. I guess it might be different here in the first, but you know what I mean. Lady, you also fought in the battle that day, yes? How is it that you were able to face such a fearsome foe without losing your nerve? Is there some secret you could impart to me? You get used to it. I have faced worse. I have faced worse. Foes more fearsome than the Sin Eaters? Why, I can hardly believe such a thing could exist in this world. Guys, I'm being so fucking for real. I did not know that this was in this side quest. I did not know. That's why I'm so shocked that we're here. This is wild. But forgive me my rudeness. Of course, it is not that I doubt your tales. But forgive me for my rudeness. Of course, it is not that I doubt your tales. The expression on your face and the composure with which you carry yourself speaks volumes. I had thought myself a veteran of war, but clearly whatever experience I possess pales in comparison to yours. But even that matters little anymore. I have devoted my entire life to forging myself into the perfect warrior, and yet, look at me now. I am no more than a bent and rusted blade, no longer fit for the battlefield. Looking back, I cannot help but wonder what it was all for. What of you, lady? What gives you the strength and courage to go on as you do? What is it that you are fighting for?
Oh my god, I'm gonna fucking start crying. Oof. Oof. Oof.
I cannot betray those who put trust in me. I found something I must protect, ... The way I am biting my goddamn, like, oh, what is the options here? Okay. All three of these don't give, like, any big... I wanted to look to see if any of these gave, like, a much deeper meaning. I cannot betray those who put trust in me. I found something I must protect, ... The thing I must protect is dead. Multiple things I wanted to protect are dead, actually. I think, for me, my real answer is the Hashafon line. It's because I will continue to be a hero and continue to do my best, right? So, I wouldn't be able to answer this. No. Forgive me, it is not my place to ask such an impertinent question of a hero such as you. No, I must find my own answers. Almost my entire life I have lived as a warrior, but what was it that I was truly fighting for? Was it out of my own pride? Was it to honor my family's name? What was it that I had and then lost that I am now unable to so much as swing my blade? Forgive the intrusion, Sir Tollus. Or Sire Tollus. Grave news from the Imperative. A supply caravan was intercepted by a stray sin-eater. Your friend, Mawile, he's missing, sir. That's what he wears? What's this you say? They had just left Radiska's round for the Imperative when the fiend attacked. I raced here as fast as my legs could carry me. Understood. I will set off at once. You too, return with all haste and rejoin the search party. Aye, sir, by your leave. I will go with you. Can you fight? I cannot say. And yet Mawile is in danger. I simply cannot stand idly by. I was gonna say, is he gonna be dressed up already? He is. So, going back to Dark Knight. Once again, I find myself in your debt. Truth be told, I do not know how I will react if confronted by a sin-eater. But this I do know. My friend needs me. I must do what I can. We're gonna have my big old sword behind me here. Tollus would immediately depart in search of his missing friend. I trust you are ready. We must depart at once. I only pray that we are not already too late. Our men said that the caravan was waylaid not long after departing from Radiska's round, and that is where we will begin our search. Let us make our way there with all speed. All right. Thankfully, this queue is nothing compared to the first week of Endwalker. Potentially might be for the first week of the next expansion, whatever that may be. It would seem that this was the site of the ambush. Sir Tolus, Sir Tolus, and could this be Madam Oka? Tales of your valor in the battle against the Sin Eaters precede you. Full glad are we to have— What was that? Cause. Enough with the pleasantries. How fares the search efforts? Hey! Let me get my praises. Let me get my flowers. Hello? My apologies, Sir Tolus. We have found and led to safety all missing members of the caravan save one, the woodcutter Mawile. According to the survivors, the young man was forced to flee in the opposite direction from the rest of the group. His precise whereabouts sadly remain unknown. Understood. The forest or the ruins nearby would seem the most logical destinations to hide and seek shelter. Lady, let us split up and cover as much ground as we are able. I will make first for Wolves of Shadow. I leave the forest to you. I suggest you sweep it from the south and let us meet back at Rediska's round when we are through. Okay. And I will make for the Ostel Imperative and its vicinity. In the event that he had wandered his way back there, go in safety, my friends. Two seconds, 2 feet, one over here. Check destination here. Hey Frey, join me here. Thank you, Frey, for like 2 seconds of combat. Bye-bye! I do love that. I love that so much. You scan the surrounding forest but spy nothing of note. There is naught to do but return to Rediska's round and hope that Tolus has fared better in his search. Stay back, friend. Or fiend. Oopsies. Tolus and Lady. I thought it was going to be that Sin Eater's dinner for sure. My friends, how can I ever thank you? I didn't do anything. You are fortunate we found you when we did. Why in the God's name did you allow yourself to be separated from your companions? I do not know. It all happened so fast. The others, are they okay? Worry not, they are fine. For better or for worse, you were the only one to require your own private search party. Egads, I really am sorry about that. Trouble has a way of finding me, even if I don't go searching for it. But more importantly, look at you, Tolus, swinging your blade like the brave warrior I've always known. Indeed, you can thank Lady here for that. Huh? I just sat in a hot tub with you, or in a hot springs with you. What the heck? When the Sin Eaters came that day, I felt fear as I had never felt before. My pride as a warrior, the lives of the men under my command, all were consumed by a primal urge for survival. And so on that day, fared with my greatest test, with a chance to truly do my ancestors proud. I shrank from the challenge rather than rising to it, and I have cursed myself every moment since. What I would not give to have that day over again. If I had stood with my men on the front lines, served as their shield, how many lives could I have saved? That one thought grabbed hold of my mind and would not release its grasp. Since then, every time I faced my enemy, the image would appear in front of me. The image of me on that day, retreating to the rear as my men fought in vain against a horrible foe. Every time I so much as grasped the hilt of my blade, it would all come flooding back. The sight of my men falling, the splatters of blood, and the screams. Always the screams. Tolas. The day may never come that I can fully forgive myself for my cowardice. But in talking to Lady, there is one thing I now understand. If I allow myself to be haunted by the shame and the specters of that day, I will only repeat the mistakes of the past. No, I must overcome my grief and bitter regret, and fight on for the sake of those I still might yet protect. But I could not have accomplished that alone. I could not have accomplished it without you at my side, Lady. As I watched you fight beside me with an unflinching sense of purpose, despite all the horrors you have seen, for the first time since the battle that day, my sword arm eased trembling, and I felt a measure of peace. You have done more for me than you will ever know. For this, I thank you. And likewise, dear. There is more I would say, but that can wait for another time. Meanwhile, we should return to the imperative. Doubtless, I was not the only one sick about you. You are more than welcome to join us, Lady, if there is not somewhere else you must be. Right. Very well, then. Let us be off. Many thanks, Lady. I very much hope to see you again. Still so sleepy. Lady, once again, allow me to express my most sincere gratitude for all you have done. Had you not come along when you did, I may very well have ended up dead before I ever regained the courage to fight. There is one more thing I realized reflecting on the matter. In my all-consuming desire to prove my valor and do my family proud, I lost sight of the most important reason that I fight. From today, I will put such lofty goals out of my mind, along with my past demons, as best as I am able. Fight as best as I can for those who need me today. You have taught me an important lesson today. Both of you. Up! What did he say? That's right. I was wondering when you were going to get around to thanking the man who brought Lady here from the Crystarium in the first place. Which reminds me, I have a delivery to make. Be safe, my friend, and thank you for everything. Bye! You as well, Lady. I will be forever grateful for all you have done. Should you ever need a respite from the road, you are always welcome at the Imperative. Though we can offer little else, I hope that you will honor us with your presence again one day. T. Night World Silver Piece. Huh. I don't think I've ever gotten a silver piece from this area. I like that it still says it's Corinthian. Ah, it looks like it's That was so unintentional! Well, that's my day. That's my entire week made. That's my entire week made, dude. That's my entire fucking week made. Also, it does make me sad. It doesn't say who made it. It doesn't say that it was made. Alt key? Oh, I can see it. Display high quality. Omka is dead right now. Yep. Yep. Sancho, you saw that? Mom, I did see that. That was wild. First you take a bath together and now you're also going in... What's it called? First you take a bath together and now you're also going and getting hugs from strangers? That's wild, Mom. That's just crazy.
Let's see.
Damn, Mom. You enjoy that shit?
Oh, actually, speaking of which, Sunchu should be... Almost. He's almost capped. I gotta be considerate about that.
Hey, why are you looking at my stats like that?
Dang.
Mom, I hear you giggling.
Let's see. We will take the daisies out and we'll put the not hot chocolate here. Guys, I'm so doomed. I'm so doomed. I saw that. So doomed. Actually dunzo. Anyways, there is, I think, one more that we can do. We have to... Yeah, we have to, there is a couple more things we can do here. So, we gotta go to, it should be a Lakeland side quest. It should be a Lakeland side quest. We may need to, like, literally teleport and re-teleport here. Oh wait, no, we don't need to do that. We just, it's 8:16. 8:16. It should be here. In Lakeland. It should literally... Hold on. How do I get to... How do I start this cutscene? Huh? What? Hold on. So the next cut... So there is one... There is 2 more side quests. Hold on. Hold up. Go to the Crystarium, come back. We're at 420 tickets. Wahoo! And then go back. Hi, Set. No, it's not. Oh. How do we start this quest? Oh, her true calling. Oh, we have to do a different side quest. Oh. We have to do another side quest first. Speaking of Dej, Hedge is gonna go Dej in bed right now. Good night, gang. Good night, Hedge. Okay. I want to do that. I want to do the final reprise, but we'll probably start that on Friday then. Why? Because I am so drained for some reason. I'm still really tired. So I think we're gonna call it early. I think we will call it early here. Not to mention, that so had me on the freaking brinks. If it was only the 2 side quests, then I would be down to continue it. But because I have to do like an additional like 4 or 5 side quests and then those 2 side quests, I'm just gonna call it here. That's fine by me. So we're gonna go have an early rest because I'm exhausted. I've been up for so long, and I have or not I've been up for so long. I didn't sleep that much, and also I need to go do some stuff in the morning. I have a different collab in the morning, which, by the way, that's not going to be streamed as a note. It will not be streamed. So just keep that in mind, but we are going to call it early. And also, you know, I streamed for like 8 hours yesterday. I think I'm fine to take a breather for a second, okay?
Happy year-anniversary. Happy year-anniversary. Technically happy year-anniversary. Hold on. I'm seeing who we're gonna raid into. There's a lot of people we can raid into. Oh. I found who we're gonna raid into. Teehee. This is spoilers, so I'm scrolling down as fast as I possibly can. But I'm gonna give you guys over to someone who's currently working on the brand new Hildebrand questline. We're gonna go give yourselves over to Ken. So go give your love over to Ken. I appreciate Ken immensely. He was carrying me as best as he could in Valorant earlier tonight. So, or not earlier tonight, yesterday night. So go give them lots of love and appreciation. Hey, look, the credits scene. It's actually working now. But yes, have a good night. I'm gonna just take an early eep. Ugh, I'm tired. Alright. But yes, take it easy. I love you guys. Bye-bye, mama.